While there are many types of housing to choose from, your choice might be limited by location. Location, location, location. Does this sound familiar? Everyone is always reminding you to keep location in mind when choosing your next business or home. It doesn't make very much sense to choose a house that's 30 minutes away from campus or to start a business in a location that isn't going to buy your product. So I'm here today to help you keep in mind some locations when choosing your next off-campus home. One of the first things to keep in mind is choosing a safe neighborhood. To narrow your home search, find the neighborhoods with little to no crime rate at all. Neighborhoods with no robberies, sketchy neighbors, and a great reputation. Feeling safe where you live is an important factor in choosing where to live because no one wants to be on edge or feel paranoid in a place where you're supposed to feel the most comfortable. Brendan DeSimone, a journalist for Fox Business, wrote about the importance of finding a neighborhood with little to no crime because it's important to feel safe in your home. Sometimes it might be a little bit more expensive to live on the safer part of town, but you just have to ask yourself, is my safety and comfortableness at home worth the extra dollar? It just might be. For many students, the big location factor is the distance from their house to campus. Do you have transportation to get yourself to and from class if you choose to live a little further from campus? Some students prefer to live right on the edge of campus so they can still walk to class. But others choose to live a little further from campus to escape the college atmosphere. When choosing my house, I have a roommate who doesn't have his own car. So we had to choose a house that was within reasonable walking distance because I sure wasn't waking up early to get him to his 8 a.m.s. Many students also have jobs while being a student. Elizabeth Weintraub, a journalist for The Balance, reported that many individuals prefer not to endure long drives to work if it can be avoided. I know some students here have jobs on campus, but I know others also have jobs off of campus as well. Where you work should be kept in mind when choosing your next place of residency because you can move closer to your job, you'll be saving gas, money, miles on your car, and most importantly, your time. Personally, I work at the Findlay Country Club, so a big factor in finding my off-campus home was being close to the country club so it would take me less time driving to work. Another factor to keep in mind is your extracurricular activities. Many students are in athletics, clubs, and student organizations. Sometimes these activities are very time-consuming and take students off of campus. For example, many athletic teams practice at Armstrong, which is a field for those who don't know, it's a field off of campus. So if you're a student who spends much of their time there, perhaps you should consider choosing a house that's close to Armstrong. This was also a deciding factor when choosing my house. I'm a member of the English IHSA team, so I had to be over at the English farm for 05:30 for practice. Now it only takes me 5 minutes to get to the barn instead of 15 minutes, which makes all the world when having to get up before the sun rises. There are endless factors when choosing a place to live. That is why choosing where to live is just as important as choosing what kind of housing you want.